Hi everyone, I'm Jess Hecker. Thank you for taking the time to join us today for this session. As we transition from summer to back to school and fall, that can often bring up a lot of emotions for us as parents and for our children. We go from the lazy days of summer, a lot less structure, to a more structured environment. There's deadlines to be met, homework assignments, dinner, all the things that need to be structured and need to be scheduled and figured out. So in this session today, we are going to work on allowing our bodies to release any stress and tension that we're currently holding, but also release any stress or anxiety that comes up around the back to school season. So right now, what I'd like for you to do is just find a comfortable seat. You can sit on your mat, you can sit on your living room floor, you can sit on a towel, a blanket, anywhere that you feel comfortable. But I want you to sit in a comfortable position, and if your legs are comfortable in this position, that's great. If they're not, just move them out, move them however you'd like. You can sit with them straight out. Some people sit with a leg bent. Whatever's comfortable for you. This is comfortable for me. So first, what I would like for you to do is sit up really tall and close your eyes. Just notice your breathing pattern. Don't change anything. Notice if your breathing is maybe a little fast, maybe it's shallow. Maybe your breathing is slow and deep. But we're just noticing right now, just an awareness. Then from here, I want you to take a deep breath into the pit of your belly, like you're blowing your belly up like a balloon. Take a full deep breath in. And sigh it out. And actually make that noise. Do that again. Breathe in. And sigh it out. And continue to breathe like that on purpose with intention. Full breath in, filling your belly up like a balloon. And sighing it out, and keep breathing. So with the sighing out of the breath, that's actually releasing tension, stress, and toxins from your body. So it's important that you actually sigh it out and make the noise, even if it sounds silly. If you're practicing this with your kids or your family, that's okay. It sounds silly together, but just make sure that you release as much tension and stress as you can. So let's do that 2 more times. Full deep belly breath in. And sigh it out. Again, breathe in. And sigh it out. Nice job. Gently blink open your eyes. And then come onto your hands and knees. So here you'll come onto your hands and knees and spread your fingers really wide. And you'll press down into the palms of your hands. Bring your big toes to touch and shift your hips back toward your heels. So you're going to come into child's pose. You have a few options here. You can rest your head on the mat if that feels comfortable for you. If that's too much in your neck and shoulders, you'll grab a block, a pillow, couch cushion, whatever you have available, books, whatever you have, and rest your head on that. That's going to take the weight out of your neck and shoulders. But wherever you are, I want you to just allow your body to release into this pose. Child's pose is a pose of surrender. So allow your body to surrender any stress or tension that you may have been experiencing today, this week, this month, continue to take those full, deep, intentional belly breaths in all the way down to the pit of your belly, all the way out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome job. Slowly come back up onto your hands and knees. You can place the block off to the side. Bring your wrists slightly in front of your shoulders and your knees under your hips. So you're kind of in all fours, a tabletop pose. From here, drop your belly, lift your chest and your chin. Take a deep breath in. This is cow pose. And on your exhale, begin to round your back, press away from the mat or the floor. Tuck your chin to your chest and really press through your shoulders. This is cat pose, like a scary cat. Do that again. Inhale slowly into cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your chest and your chin, look up. Exhale, slowly round your back, press away from the mat, spreading your shoulder blades apart, releasing tension and stress. Tuck your chin to your chest. Again, inhale, cow pose. See if you can lead with your hips first and your head last. If you're familiar with yoga, this is definitely a default pose for a lot of people. So really concentrating on leading with your hips first and your head last creates more of a thought process for your mind and allows you to experience the wave through the spine, the intentional moving of each vertebrae. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your chest and your chin. Look up. Breathe in. Exhale, round your back. Really press away from the mat. Spread your shoulders apart. Tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, cow pose. Lead with your hips. Chest up, chin up. Exhale, round your back. Press away from the mat. Tuck your chin to your chest. Awesome job. Come back to neutral spine, so back to tabletop. From here, I want you to tuck your toes and come up onto your hands and feet, and then walk your feet to your hands. From here, I want you to grab opposite elbows and let your head hang heavy and standing forward fold. If this is way too much in the backs of your legs or in your shoulders, in your neck, you can rest your hands on your knees. So find where you need to be here. But what you're looking for is you can feel a stretch all the way up into the backs of your legs. Maybe you feel a stretch in your low back. Maybe you feel it in your neck and shoulders. Press into your feet. So really press your feet into the mat. That will activate your legs just a bit more. And continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Breathe in. Exhale. And you can gently pendulum swing side to side. And notice how that changes the stretch and the movement, the feeling in your body. And you'll come back to stillness, release your hands back to the mat, and come back onto your hands and knees. So we're gonna do that little sequence again. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Good job. Bring your big toes to touch. Shift your hips back toward your heels. We'll come into child's pose for just a moment. Breathe in. Exhale out. Again, breathe in. Exhale out. Last one, full breath in. Sigh it out. Good job. Come back up onto your hands and knees. Take a full breath in here. Sigh it out. Drop your belly, lift your chest and your chin. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back, press away from the mat, tuck your chin to your chest. Again, breathe in. Cow pose, lead with your hips first, your chest and your head last. Exhale, cat pose. Really press away from the mat, tuck your chin to your chest. 2 more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Last one. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Come back to tabletop. Take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. Tuck your toes. Step your feet to your hands. Again, grab opposite elbows. Hang in standing forward fold or ragdoll pose. If it feels better to rest your elbows on your knees, do that. Gently pendulum swing side to side and breathe. Full breath in. Full breath out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to stillness. Release your hands back down to the mat. Come onto your hands and knees and make your way back onto your seat. Excuse me. You'll sit back onto your bottom and straighten your legs out in front of you. We'll set up for seated forward fold. So you can move the flesh of your sits bones out. I want you to be able to sit up as tall as you can. Flex your feet toward your face. Notice how that feels. If you're feeling a lot of tightness in the backs of your legs, behind your knees, or even in your hamstrings, bend your knees. That's perfectly okay. I want you to reach your arms all the way up. Take a big deep breath in. Fold forward toward your toes. If you can connect them, great. If not, just simply let your hands rest alongside your legs. And stay here and breathe. See if you can let your head hang heavy. And just notice where you feel this in your body. Maybe you feel it in your legs. Maybe you feel it in your low back. Maybe you feel it in your neck and shoulders. Continue to take full deep breaths in and full sighs out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Slowly walk yourself all the way back up. And come back to an easy seat position. Again, remember this is any way that it feels comfortable for you to sit. Mainly what you're focusing on is that both sits bones are grounding down into the mat or to the floor, wherever you're sitting. From here, you can gently rest your hands on your knees or in your lap, whichever is more comfortable for you. Turn your head to the right. See if you can look past your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Again, breathe in. Exhale. Bring your head back to center. Look to the left. See if you can look past your left shoulder. And take a full breath in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale. And bring your head back to center. Again, sit up as tall as you can. Listen to your body in this next session, the next part, more than you listen to me. If you have pain or pinching in your neck, do not do this. So very much so listen to your body. Take your your right ear to your right shoulder. And if this feels like a pretty significant stretch in the left side of your neck, just stay here. Otherwise, you can gently rest your right hand on your head and simply rest it. Don't pull or yank. And take a full, complete deep breath in. And sigh it out. Move your hand, bring your head back to center. And take your left ear to your left shoulder. And notice if both sides are similar, or if one side feels more tight. Again, just observation. Option to place your left hand on your head. Just rest it there. Take a full breath in. And sigh it out. Again, breathe in. Exhale. Remove your hand, bring your head back to center, and make your way onto your back. So from here, you'll lie down onto your back with your feet on the floor or on your mat. You'll press up into your feet, lift your hips up for bridge pose. If this feels challenging, if this feels like it's too much, grab your block, your books, your couch cushion, whatever you have available, and just simply rest your hips on the block. So this is a supported bridge pose. Okay, and it's going to offer you a similar benefit. If you're able to not use the block or the additional accessories, continue just to lift your hips up as much as you can, pressing into your feet. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Keep pressing into your feet, lifting your heels. Breathe in. Exhale. Keep breathing as we work through this back bend, this heart opener. Exhale out. And one more full breath in. And sigh it out. Good job. Slowly come back down. Bring your hips back to the mat. And for a moment, just hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side on your low back. You can rock all the way over to one side, all the way over to the other. This is really fun if your kids are in the room with you doing this. This is also fun if you're kind of by yourself, because it feels a little funny to fall over to one side. So just laugh and have fun with it. And then come back to center. I want you to hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a really big hug. Take another big deep breath in. And then on your exhale, open all the way up. Take your right foot to the right side of the mat, left foot to the left side. Open your hands up. Spread out as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable. And just relax into Shavasana. Close your eyes. Relax your cheeks. Unclench your jaw. Allow there to be space between your teeth. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And allow your shoulders, back, hips, arms, and legs to fully rest heavy into your mat. Just lie here in stillness. If your brain feels busy, focus on taking the full deep breaths into your belly. Full deep breaths all the way out. We'll bring you out of Shavasana in just a few moments. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up overhead like you're taking a big body stretch, like you're first waking up in the morning. And roll onto your right side for just a moment. Pause here. And just choose to leave on the floor, leave in the mat, anything that's just causing stress and tension. Choose to take with you positive peace. Choose to take with you joy. When you're ready, make your way up onto your seat again, comfortable position. And just draw your hands to heart center just for a moment. Close your eyes, bow your chin forward. I want you to bring to mind something that you're grateful for today. Take one more full deep belly breath in and sigh it out. Gently blink open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are feeling less stress and tension in your body and more peace and joy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.